Hi Capricorn, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Capricorn, this is a reading for the week of the 8th of April. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you. What's the energy you've been in? And then we'll look at the week of the 8th and we'll see what the cards have got. So, Capricorn, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. It does make a difference. So, I really appreciate that. And it helps my little channel. So, thank you for your support. All right, Capricorn, the energy you've been in, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. Now, this is a tricky situation here. Swords are all about our thinking or communication. And it's like there's been some sort of conflict that you've wanted to move on from, but there's a decision you need to make around this on how you're going to do this. And this little character's blindfolded, so they're not seeing how to make the choice. There's it's one of those almost damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of feelings with the energy here. The Seven of Swords can talk about how we want to move on from conflict, how we want to step away from it. It can talk about someone being around us that feels a bit sly or something like that, sneaky. But the sense of it with this Two of Swords feels more like it's an internal process for you. How can you take the lessons you've learned and make a choice with that information? Because the Two of Swords says this is a hard choice. It's a tough spot to sit in. And yeah, it's how am I going to move on from this? Wanting to move on, wanting to leave a situation behind, but unsure how to make the choice to do this. All right, so what's the week of the 8th of April got for you? Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Three of Cups. Knight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So Capricorn, it feels like maybe someone from the past is showing up here with the Six of Cups, a past relationship, a reflection in the past, a consideration of the past. And the Six of Swords says you're moving on. You do move forward away into calmer emotional energy. In fact, you move into a happy place because the Three of Cups is a card of celebration and of joy. And it feels like there's a shift, there's a movement forward here where at the start, Capricorn, you were feeling a little bit stuck. Now you're moving forward and you're happy about this. And with the Knight of Swords, it's like there's a sharing, there's a lot of communication, conversations, discussions, and this is something you've worked towards. The Eight of Pentacles says you've done the work, you're doing, it could even be about work, a workplace situation where, you know, you've had to work out how to resolve a situation and now you've drawn on some past energies and now you're moving forward. Yeah. The challenge is the Strength card. So the challenge is being brave and really looking at this, facing it, because the Two of Swords, the character's blindfolded, so they're not looking. And the Strength card as a challenge says, you know, look at it and face it and deal with it, because it's not going to be as bad as what you think. Is kind of the Strength card energy. It's like every time we face a situation and deal with it, we realize we can, and we go, okay, I've learned from that. You know, and yes, some things are really tough, but one way or another, we work our way through it. And every time we do that and we face it and we deal with it, we gain strength from doing that process. We realize that we can, and we realize that we develop resilience and strength within ourselves, so that next time the challenges come, we go, well, you know what, last time I did face it. It might be awkward, it might be hard, it might be not nice, but we learn and we grow and we develop and we kind of get stronger and more resilient every time we do it. That's the energy of the Strength card. Obviously, these are general Capricorn, so this isn't going to resonate for everyone, and just let it go if it doesn't. But that's what the Strength card talks about, facing our challenges and learning and growing from them. Okay, so what will help you, because that's where it's saying the challenge sits. Well, okay, so what will help you here? It's about being very clear, having a little break from your thoughts, putting down the thinking, and then having a conversation. You know, the Page of Swords is a discussion, as is the Knight, and the King stays very clear. There's clear thinking, clear communication, clarity here. There's news comes in. I feel there's a break this week, and you're happy about this. And from that energy, you do get to move forward. There's a lot of swords in the energies here. So there's a feeling of there's been a lot of thinking, a lot that you've needed to discuss or process or think through or talk through. And it's doing it in a way that is very clear. Not a lot of, in fact, I don't think you've got any cup. Oh yeah, the Three of Cups. It's finding a way that you can be happy with, this as well. Okay, so I'll close your reading out with a message from Spirit. Yeah, so we've got the Five of Swords, more swords, and then the Ten of Cups. And the Five of Swords is that conflict, that inner conflict, which, was where we're at right at the start here. And it's how we resolve that. Sometimes it can be an internal process. Sometimes it can be conflict with another. But it can be quite an internal rumination kind of energy. And the Ten of Cups says this is a happy ever after emotion. You've got a couple of cards here with this Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups that say it all works out. Everything gets resolved and everyone's happy. So it feels like out of a situation that's had you in your head a bit, Capricorn, it sorts itself out somehow here. And through the process of clarity, facing something, talking it through, clear communication, it feels like it all kind of comes to a really beautiful energy in place, and everyone gets to move on to calmer waters. So here's to calmer waters for you, Capricorn, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.